What's up to all my grown folks? We back again with another one. Today we talking about spoiled rich kids. We got the rapper T.I.'s son. Everybody know he went viral for acting a fool at the Falcons game, and T.I. had to chin check him. But some of the backstory about their family dynamic that came out. Let's hear what Tiny's daughter Zanique had to say. So this ain't Tip daughter, this Tiny daughter. Let's see what she had to say.
She can't go everywhere you go. She can't.
My girl or my stepdaughter?
Your girl. Sometimes one of y'all gotta stay back with the kid. Okay, so I would say what hurt me would be like, I'm honestly like my mom being like with Tip all the time.
Damn.
Like,
timestamp that.
not timestamp that. I feel like even now and today, like that's how it is. Like they're just tied to the hip. I don't know. I feel like kids just long to have their parents. Like I grew up in a great house. Like my grandparents are literally the reason why I am. Like I don't take no shit, all that. But I wanted my parents.
You know, everybody think King just came from this lavish background. He's like, nah, bro, I was in my grandmother's crib. The most. This is what he said. Like, bro, I was.
Him too.
And she lived in like that's what he said.
Yeah.
He was born with a silver spoon.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
He just wanted it to get
To make him look better, he say shit he know not true. Silver, Silver used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Every
and
day.
don't tell me, man.
Nigga, I wouldn't put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Nigga. Like you ain't had me behind a mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do. Like what? No, I'm being real, nigga. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping, nigga. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and the family, nigga. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. But you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
Okay, so you heard Tiny and Tip kind of going back and forth with him, telling him that whoever it was playing with him, he needed to calm down. He used to cry, hold his breath to be with his grandmother, who's Caucasian, by the way, Tiny's mother. And basically, he's saying the life that we all thought, that we all saw in that TV show wasn't true. He didn't live at home in the big house, the mansion. He lived with his grandma and them because he wanted to be outside, do what he wanted to do, etc. But let's get some more.
I want to make a name for myself.
You gonna make a name for yourself. You gonna make a name. Let him do what he doing. Don't try to stop him.
Quit babying him. Let him go through it.
There's a certain structure and discipline that comes with school that King definitely needs.
That's part of the journey. You can't do it for him. His mama can't do it for him. His mama can't do it for him. Neither can I.
I don't think Tip realizes that King is really serious about creating music. I mean, we want all our kids to get out there and do what they do. But as a parent, you're torn because you want to make sure they keep their ass in school and get good grades.
I'm fighting for what I want. I'm
Well,
finally
keep
getting
fighting, young man. Keep fighting. Ain't gonna do nothing but make a man out you.
Don't cry.
What is you still trying to coddle him for? Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do.
Okay, now let me add this. Tip's son, two of his other sons, T.I. got a couple baby mamas, but his other sons, not with his wife Tiny, they have gone on to start music careers. The Monty and Messiah. They doing their own thing in music in their own lane. King basically is a goofy clown. Everybody talk about him, call him a goofy. I'm not necessarily saying he is, but this is what the streets are saying, right? So people are saying he hasn't went through the struggle, and you heard T.I. saying that, like, they want to baby him and coddle him. He got to find his own lane. He got to be a man. But while he was growing up, he was allowed to live with his grandma and kind of get away with whatever. Now, let's hear King tell his side of the story with the whole living with the grandma situation.
Reality TV show, I think we was the best reality TV show ever dropped.
Oh, but let you tell it. You was an orphan.
I was never an orphan. That was Batman. That's Batman's story. I'm a grandma boy.
Man,
I like to be in the neighborhood.
Yep, I'm glad
with the kids outside.
You wanted to go over there.
Yeah.
So you made it seem like we were sending you over there.
No.
You cried and cried and cried when you couldn't go over there.
You know what I'm saying?
You always say, King, stay home, stay home. Man, you would hold your breath, turn red in the face.
Look, we done got big house.
Yeah.
Big yard.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
That's when you learn and create your own entertainment.
I was outside. I want to play football, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of one that I was.
But you want to be from the ghetto so bad.
Well, y'all heard what Tip said. He wanted to be from the ghetto. He wanted to be in the neighborhood where his grandmother lived and around the neighborhood kids. I guess I could understand that. But I understand Tip too. Y'all, these kids nowadays, they don't know how to use their imagination and do anything. You know, a lot of us, we played by ourselves, especially if you was the only boy or the only girl or big age gap. You played by yourself. You didn't always have somebody else to play with. We for dang sure ain't had this technology like they got now. You know, my personal opinion is when he was spazzing out, holding his breath, trying to make himself pass out, basically throwing a tantrum because he wanted to go to his grandmother's house. It's like y'all gave into it though. And I know I'm on the outside looking in, but you never give in to a child. You have to call a bluff. And then he went over to his grandmother's and she basically gave in, gave him everything that he wanted. So they at the Falcons game. Now they done went viral. Like Tip said, you done embarrassed the family. All because you don't know how to conduct yourself. You don't quite know who you are. Y'all know that awkward age. I think he 18, 19. He's still trying to figure out himself. This ain't the first time he done been in trouble. You know, he's made headlines before for acting a fool out here. And it's like, it's okay to not be a thug. It's okay to not be hard. It's okay to not be a rapper. You got to figure out who you are and just be who you are. Don't try to be someone else. Nepotism is cool if you want to ride your daddy coattail, but think about it. Tip went to prison. I mean, or jail, excuse me, one of the two. He was locked up for some time. And why would you want to emulate that? Why would you want to be about that life? We all remember seeing him get locked up, what they family went through or whatever. Now let's talk about the daughter, Zanique. She was in a music group. We all know Tiny is from the group Escape. And she was talking about how her mama basically followed Tip around all the time, how they connected to the hip, and they just wanted their parents. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about how us everyday middle class people will look at that and be like, wow. Like Tip told him, you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. Y'all had everything that y'all wanted except the parent. Sometimes as parents, we want to throw money at situations. I know Tip's sister was around before she passed. She used to help with the kids and everything, but the kids lashing out. And we all got stories of when we was growing up, things our parents did and didn't do that we disliked as we became adults ourselves. But the point is, he like, yeah, we got this big house and y'all providing everything, but that ain't what I wanted. The girl is saying, I wanted my mama. One of y'all needed to stay back. Y'all both entertainers out. Yeah, this is how y'all make y'all money. But you need to factor in your kids. Maybe you need to turn down some gigs. You know, none of us are really able to take our children to work for real. So we all have been away from our kids, but it's usually 8, 10, 12 hours a day, a couple of days a week versus however long they gone on tours, things like that. So we're seeing the outcome of children having everything that they want financially, but not their parents' attention, love, and guidance to the extent that the child wants it. So now King out here wilding out again, making the Harris family look bad, which he's done multiple times. Y'all remember the incident at the Waffle House, all this kind of stuff. So the streets is dragging King. The internet is really giving him the business right now. You know, I guess Tip had to put hands on him a little bit and let him know ain't nothing you could do with me. I guess he tried to buck up at his pops or whatever. But y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about these young kids having so many gripes about their parents when their parents have basically rolled out the red carpet for them financially, or the opposite. The parents being so busy working, not being able to be there day after day, hands-on, and now the kids grow up to be ungrateful and an embarrassment to the family. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. This has been another episode of Grown Folk Talk with your host B, and I'll catch you in the next one.